Hey, it's Courier Girl, and I want to talk about how to determine if a company is legit or not. I mean, most companies, if they've been around for a while and they have a web presence and you're seeing their trucks around town, it's probably not a big issue, but there are people out there who are not doing business on the up and up. So before you sign on with them, and especially if they're asking you to pay for a background check or a drug test or something out of your own pocket, which some do, you want to make sure they're legit. So let me talk about this idea of paying out of pocket. Now remember, as a courier, you're an independent contractor, so you are essentially running your own business. You're a business owner, and there are costs involved with having a business. And some companies will want you to do a background check, and they will want you to pay for it, and or a drug test. Now sometimes you get reimbursed. I've had to pay for a background check before, and then after I got hired on, I got reimbursed. But if I wouldn't have passed that background check, I would not have gotten reimbursed. And the same with the drug test. They want to make sure that you're legit, just like you want to make sure that they're legit. So they have you pay that up front, and then sometimes they reimburse you and sometimes they don't. And even if they don't, okay, let's say you're out $100 for that. I think when I did a drug test, it was like $120. I don't remember for sure, but you're going to make that up in your first week of working, and within a month or two, you're not even going to remember that expense. So just consider it a cost of doing business. And check with your CPA, but I believe it is tax deductible if it's business related. So there's that too. So, okay, that aside, how do you figure out if a company is legit? Well, check out their website, check out their about page, see how long they've been in business, see if they have testimonials. Now, of course, on their website, they're only going to put the good testimonials. They're not going to put anybody down who said, oh, this company's crap. That wouldn't serve them. See if they have an actual office, like address, versus running out of somebody's house. Now, if they're running out of their house, that doesn't necessarily make them a bad company. It's just that if they have a professional presence, and especially if they have some big accounts, they're probably more likely to be a legit company. Then go on Google and check reviews. So you're going to say ABC company, and then your city, and then reviews. So I would be like ABC Courier Service, Cincinnati, Ohio, reviews. And the reason you do it that way is because there could be an ABC Courier in Cincinnati and Dallas and San Francisco, lots of different cities. So you want to make sure you're getting the reviews for the right company. And see what people have to say about it. Now, I want you to take that with a grain of salt, because more people leave bad reviews than good reviews, and also pay attention to if it's about the actual company. For instance, if you have a company that's doing restaurant delivery, and the review is a bad review about how horrible the food was, how it made them sick and all that, well, it's not the company, that's the restaurant. So you have to make sure that they're actually reviewing the company, if that makes sense. Then the other thing that you can look at is to say ABC Company, Cincinnati, Ohio, driver reviews. You can say driver reviews, courier reviews, employee reviews, something like that. And if anything comes up there, what you'll be looking at is people who work for them or used to work for them. And they're going to be talking about their experience working with this company as a courier. Now, again, grain of salt, because you could have somebody who never showed up for work or stole product and got fired, and all of a sudden they're leaving a bad review. This company's horrible to work for. They fired me for no reason. Well, yeah, there was a reason. You never showed up for work, or we caught you pilfering the goods that you were supposed to be delivering. So take that with a grain of salt as well. But look for those reviews and see what is said about that company, and that will help you make a better decision. The last thing I want to talk about is intuition. We all have these gut feelings about things, And if you have some kind of uncertainty or kind of bad juju about a company, then pay attention to that. Look into them further before you take that next step to sign on with them and possibly have to pay for that background check or drug test or whatever. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that and maybe pass or maybe keep looking for a better deal before you sign on to that one. All right, that's it for now. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that to help you make a good decision on who you want to work with in the career world. Peace out, and I will see you on the road.